said I bought you. Yeah, we should roll a pound and count it. Yeah, look at all these heads that I bought you. Yeah, come and help me mount them. Won't stop till my driveway got a fountain. I done quit so many jobs, you would think that I'm a quitter. Really, I need quick cash, I just need it quick fast. So I hit that field till that kid got that big stash. Shit.
You already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your girl Imani.
How we doing today?
You know, when a Haitian person tells you or asks, 2 favors from you, just expect it to be like an extra 10 favors. But, we'll leave that for today.
Facts. Imani's saying that because she was late as shit to this episode. But it's all good. It's all good. We're lit this week because we got a very special guest in the building. We got all the way from, what is it, Malden, Everett? Oh, I wanted you'd be from Malden so bad. We got Phill Mycup in the studio, everybody. Everybody make some noise. How you doing today, my brother? Cool. Nah, we're doing good. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hopping out.
Right.
See, I had a feeling you were from Everett, but then some people said Malden,
right.
Niggas never want to know which side who claims.
I mean,
so
we right there, so
It's like the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's not. You got that.
It's all right.
You got that.
It's all right.
It's
Now we kind of got beef, but it's all good.
Crazy.
Nah, it's all good. All right, so there's a lot of people out there that are familiar with you. There's a lot of people that aren't familiar with you. Mm-hmm. But for the people that aren't, let them know a little bit about yourself, where you came from, when you started making music, inspirations, all that,
Got you.
Facts.
So my name is Phill Mycup. I'm from Everett, Massachusetts.
Hey.
I'm a songwriter, producer, engineer. I've been doing music for probably like about 4 years now. I started off I used to go to church. I still go to church sometimes, but I started off in church. That's how I got into like music and singing and whatnot since like birth. So yeah, my inspiration is pretty much just being around instruments my whole life. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And like my people, they ain't fuck with that circular world. Like, you feel me? So like,
I want you to make music for church, huh?
Yeah. What to this day, my mom's like, when you gonna come up with a gospel song? I'm like,
I could be kind of fire.
You feel me? But not yet. They're not ready for that yet. I need to get God. I need to get right with God first. You feel me?
Oh, I hear you.
I've been messing up, but
that's okay.
I'll be there.
Right.
I'll get there.
Shit'll be lit when the next Phill Mycup song got an organ in the background.
Right.
Shit about to go crazy.
But that's dope that your mom even asked you for gospel song. Like, so she's like a big support system, I would say then.
Yes
right?
and no. You feel me? She knows I'm good with music, but like until the day like I do like gospel, completely gospel, she gonna be against it. But once the money comes in, then she can be like, I guess you could do
all
music.
you gotta do is thank God.
Right.
That's all you gotta do, you feel me? Like as soon as you make it in your acceptance speech, you just wanna say, I just wanna thank God. Your mom will be happy.
That's
you
it.
Feel me?
That's it. Wait on my moment, man.
So when did you actually decide to, stop put the instrument down but actually pick up a mic?
So on my senior year, I went to DR. You feel me, for my senior trip. And like I always dib and dab with music, but I never took it serious. Then I don't know, when I went to DR, I was like, that was my first time leaving the country. That was like my first time on a plane. Mm-hmm. Like I went to Haiti when I was like 3, but like that doesn't count. You feel me? So
I feel you.
Like I just felt a different energy. Like I was like, damn. Then I met a shorty over there and then writing the song. Mm-hmm. That's the first song I ever like wrote like fully. I used to do like little verses and like little poems, nothing serious. But when I went over there, I was like, damn. I was like, I'm gonna just do music.
You was open to a whole new world.
Whole new world, you feel me? That shit was lit.
So H.E.R. shorty got you.
Right. She got me.
Right.
I still love her. I still do.
What was the song that you wrote about her?
It was Missy.
Oh, that was about her?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like I was so inspired right when I landed from the plane to come back here, produced it that same week and then dropped it a week right after. Videoed the right month after, like it was boom, 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 boom.
Does she know that it's about her? Did she know?
Nope.
Aye.
I can't let her. She's, you feel me? She got a big head. You feel me? So like, if I let her know that song's about her, hey, shit.
Nah, I remember when Missy came out back in the day.
Right.
That was the first time I heard of you, but I remember the first time I met you actually was like PHA prom, like maybe 2014 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
2014, 2013, and fast forward when Missy dropped, I was like, oh, okay, I see the vibe. And you had Fitz do the video.
That was
right?
like Fitz's first video too. So like we grew together type shit.
Yeah,
That's what's
facts.
That shit had no structure. I was just like, yo, just record the party.
It was lit. Nah, it was
Literally, I just
lit.
say, yo,
Right.
record the party. Whatever happens, happens.
And no bullshit. Like there was a lot of like Boston artists making music at the time, but in like in terms of like our age group,
Yeah.
you know, it didn't really pop yet. You feel me? Like
It's facts.
when Missy came out, it was like one of the very few tracks from Boston that was like making a little bit of noise. You feel me?
facts, that's
Now you got
facts.
mad niggas out
Yeah.
here, you know, that's making shit every left and right. But
It was a
I don't
different
know.
vibe.
We can't
It
say, you
was.
know, you
It was a
kind of
whole
there for
different
the little struggle that
You feel
Boston
me?
had a little
Just,
bit.
you feel me? I got us.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're from Everett, right? Are you proud to say you're from Everett?
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Okay, I just had to make sure I asked that question. Whatchamacallit, what can you say from Everett? Like, how did it impact your, like, music? Like, what can you say from Everett you took
I'll say,
into
like,
your music?
So like I'll say like I take a lot of pride because Everett, like growing up at Everett, they give you a lot of pride, like in, like just Everett schools and like sports and just everything. And even with when I went to Summer Jam, most of my votes came from Everett, and Everett's like 3,000 people. It's literally like that's nothing. You know what I mean? Like Everett's like a mile long, but the support system over there is like no matter what you do, they got you. Like they support anything.
So hold on, you went to Summer Jam,
Yes, I did.
Jamming 945,
Yes,
Summer
I
Jam
did.
concert.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That was in 2017, right?
Mhm.
And what were you doing when you found out? Like, what? Like, did they call you, send you an email? How'd
Yeah,
that go?
they called me. Like, I was just burning with my boy. You feel me? Just cooling. That ass. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Like I don't know why I was up. I don't even be waking up that early. But I was just burning. And then they called me. He's like, "Yo, you Phill Mycup?" I was like, "Yeah, who's this?" He's like, "Yeah, you about to open up for Summer Jam." I'm just like, bro, like stop playing with me. Like you know, because the people I was up against, like I had no chance. Like I'm talking about niggas with millions of views, like versus with Tory Lanez, like mad other like. I had no business winning
They
that
loved
shit.
it.
My shit wasn't even mixed. I recorded with Apple headphones. Like, it was bullshit. So I'm like, what do you mean I won? And then like, yeah. He's like, you got 10 free tickets. I was like, oh shit. And it was Thursday. Summer Jam was Friday. So I'm like, damn. Like,
That's
I didn't get a
crazy.
chance to prepare or nothing. Like,
But how was it performing on that stage in
Right.
front of
It
a
was-
crowd like that?
it was lit. Like, it was nerve wracking at first because like before I'm used to like 200 people, 300 people, and I opened up the show, so like not everyone was there yet, but it was like at least 6,000 to 5,000 people. You feel me? So I'm like, this is real. Like,
And at
big
that
ass
time,
stage.
what was your biggest song?
It's probably Missy.
Missy still?
Yeah, and then like right
Yeah.
after that, that's when I dropped Wasabi, like the week right after. You feel me?
Okay. So that means like
So it's like, damn, now like I have to, like you feel me? Like this
facts,
is real,
didn't
real,
even
real.
drop and performing at Summer Jam. Like you probably didn't even have that much music out yet.
Yeah, literally, I only had like 4 or 5 songs out.
Shit.
You feel
That's
me?
still
Shit,
great.
that's
And I literally
something.
gave my DJ like 10 minutes just to spin. You feel me? That's all like I was like last minute. You feel me? It was like shit. You feel me? Shout out to my boy DJ Nice. He's a force.
Facts. That nigga
You
is
feel
a
me?
problem.
He's a force.
I remember there was one time like he was saying that he quit DJing, and I was
This-
like,
this- all this is bullshit, bro.
I was like, hey,
I
yo,
was like,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
okay.
get
Get outta
their
here.
hands, bro.
Bugging.
But that's dope.
Okay.
So, right, fast forward, right? Attention comes out. How did the feature with Nemesis like come into play?
You know what's crazy? We wrote Attention in fucking 2016, like right after Missy. But we just held it in the vault because we was like, all right, it's cute, but we're not gonna drop this.
That's crazy.
He hangs with some Cambridge niggas.
Like-
That's all them niggas do, bro. That's all them niggas. They just keep shit in the vault.
Literally, I had it in the vault for like 2 years. And then one of my homegirls, Nia, like I played it for her. He's like, nigga, why'd you drop this? I'm like, you like this shit? Like this is it for you? He's like, yeah, this is fire. And Tyler already sent it to me with Nemesis verse. I didn't even know Nemesis. But he was a force. Like, I was
Tyler
like, yo,
was
this.
the connect for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally, he sent it to me with Nemesis verse. I was like, who the fuck is this? I didn't send you this. Like, this nigga had like fucking.
Did you know who he was at the time though?
Nah, I heard like one song, but like it didn't like trigger. Like I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and I actually heard his shit. Like, oh shit, like this nigga he's doing his thing, you know what I mean? And he's in Jamaica, so like
Is that where y'all filmed the video?
No, I had to hire a videographer over there to film it and send it over. It was such a process, bro. It took like 6 months just to do that video, bro.
That's crazy.
Especially like with the money transfers and all that, yo. Oh my goodness.
It turned out to be a dope
yeah,
ass
I
video.
was about to
though.
say.
I'm happy as hell. I was happy as hell. It was like, what?
Hey.
Got these niggas wrong cars and people
Bro.
saying their lyrics back. I'm like, oh, these niggas hot.
That shit was fire, bro. That's still one of my favorite videos. Oh my god.
Yeah. And that's still it's still one of like your
that's my highest.
most popular songs up to this day, right? Yeah, I think like I remember watching you like after that. I think everything just kind of skyrocketed in terms of music. Right? I think everything just started hitting each time you put a release. Like, and you don't even got that many releases to give it a buck for someone who's been like making music for a little
If
bit.
I show you my vote, you'll be mad.
No, I know. I know.
be
Like
mad.
I said, like, with the Cambridge niggas, I
But
know the vibe.
that's good though, because then you get to plot. It's good
Exactly.
when you plot.
You feel me? Like I'm working on the tape right now. There's no like this summer. I swear, I promise you. I said last summer, but this summer is because like
You got to.
I'm holding
I
niggas
got
to
that
that
Right.
shit, bro.
I'm
I hold
good. It's
niggas
on
to
camera
date.
now,
Like when they come on here and give me a date, nigga, I'm like, Ben.
I didn't say a date, but I said this summer. I got y'all. You feel me? I got y'all.
All right. So what you said, that's one of your favorite videos. But what is your like? If you had to pick, what's your favorite song out of all the songs that like you did?
It's called Neither Will I. Neither Will I is definitely my favorite song. Just because the way it happened was just like so organic and like. Usually it might take me like an hour and a half to do a song. Like I wrote, produced, all that shit like, it's like 45 minutes, like 30 minutes type shit. And it's the worst part because like, it was basically like, it's about my ex and she was in the room when I wrote it.
Nice.
You know? So it was like, it hit
Crazy.
different.
Facts. She was in the room when you
And she
wrote
was
it.
heated. She was heated at me.
Damn, you sick writing that song, looking up at her like,
That's so
she
crazy.
don't
going
even
through
know
it,
what's
but
coming.
it's like, I'm not finna argue, but I'm gonna write this
Straight
track. Like,
Boldness.
you feel me?
Hey, that's
That's the
dope.
only bad part about dating me. Like I'm gonna put you on the song. Like it is what it is. It could be good, it could be bad, but
Hey,
you know.
don't leave this man any voicemails. Don't leave
Trust.
this man any voicemails. All right. So a track that says produced by Phill Mycup. Like, what does that mean? Like, take me through your production style, your process when making a beat. Is every beat that says that? Like, do you make it from scratch? Like,
Yeah,
all
straight
that.
from scratch.
That's
Usually.
what's up.
Once in a while, I'll use like a YouTube beat, but that's very, very, very once in a while. You feel me?
But if it says produced by Phill
yeah.
Mycup, you did it
The
all
whole
by
thing,
yourself
the
from
whole
scratch.
thing, you feel me? Usually, like I'm in the stool. I mean, I like to sip and shit. So like, or it depends the vibe I'm trying to get. Like I'll go on YouTube. I just watch through videos. Usually I fuck with like Kojo Funds. Like I fuck with a lot of UK artists. You feel me? That's where I want to go eventually.
Kojo Funds.
But you feel me? Like Kojo
Damn,
Funds.
that's
I love
okay.
me
That
some
makes
Kojo
sense.
Funds.
You feel me?
Okay.
It's
That's my
like
guy.
crazy because like I've been trying to. I don't like to compare artists, but when somebody is looking for a suggestion, they say, "Oh, what do they sound like?" I try to think something, and I couldn't think of anybody for you. Feel me? Which is dope.
Facts.
But then when you say Kojo Funds, I'm like,
That's it.
okay, I see that. I see that.
You feel me?
I
That's
see
like-
that. That's dope.
That's one of like my top 5. I fuck with Kojo Fund heavy. Like you feel me? Like I'll just go on YouTube, I'll sip and drink, and then I usually like go with a melody first, and I just go from there.
Word.
You feel me?
So what I'm about to do real quick, right? I'm about to just play a couple of your tracks, and because I don't know which were produced entirely by you, which weren't. But I'm very curious because man got a lot of fire beats. So I'm about to just play a couple and let me know if that is all you.
Gotcha.
Shit, 'cause this. Where is that shit? All right, number 1. That's you? Hey, this is fire, yo. Hey, I'm gonna let this shit ride for a little bit while I find another song.
I know I make it hard to love me, but everybody did me so dirty. So dirty.
Okay, so walk me through that. Like
What's the
take me through that.
Like, how do you go about it? What's the process?
I'm listening again. Somebody told me, yeah, I did that all by myself. Nah. Tell me how you did that, bro.
Usually I'll make the beat first, but like, I can't write. I'll get the whole beat down, I structure it. Then I'll usually like think of a situation. And obviously in this situation, let me see, how am I gonna say this?
You gotta think about it.
Without being,
Hey.
you feel me? So,
Well, I was just talking about producing. I was
Went
talking about
deep.
making the beat. That's all I was talking
I
about.
bet. All right, so yeah, I just started with like the melodies and whatnot. You feel me? Because I told you I grew up in church, so like I like a lot of leads, little, you feel me? Like you know how the compa be and shit. I like all that. I need it.
Fact.
I need it. You feel me?
Nah, it's a good skill to
So
have.
I'll
Yeah.
usually start with that, and then I'll just start with like the drums and whatnot. And usually I end up with the bass line because the bass line is like my favorite, and I played bass at church.
That's dope.
And then after that, like I'd always like record. I always record first like some bullshit, like just melodies, like and then I'll add words to it after, and then just it flows from there.
So what's the downgrade of producing your own music?
That sometimes I can't get the sound I want. You feel me? And like I try to ask my friends, and they like, and I know what I want. You feel me? But they don't know what I want. So like sometimes I just get stuck.
Okay.
You feel me?
I hear that.
Or something's not hitting the way I want it to hit. It's just it'll fuck up my whole vibe. Like
Be
literally.
like, damn, like I can't get it.
Yeah. And if I don't get what I need, the song is dead. Literally.
The song itself is dead.
I'll drop the
So
whole
you
song.
won't like pause and like try to come back another day. You'll just be like, nah, wow.
I go straight off organic vibe, like everything straight through. And usually the ones I go straight through, they're hits. You feel me?
That's
Bullshit. That's fact. You feel me? If I get frustrated, you feel me? Like it's just like I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. I don't want to force myself to make it. You feel me?
I hear it. Damn. So you don't even put them in the vault. You just be like, nah, we're
I'll
just.
dead delete off my computer.
That's
See, that's
crazy.
how you know you're talented.
Swear to
No, no bullshit. That's how you know you're talented.
Swear to God.
And someone like me, if I was to make a beat like that or a song like that, and I'd probably keep all my shit because knowing like, oh, this is probably the
Yeah.
best shit that I'm ever gonna make. He's just like, nah. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna just
Be
toss
like
that
that.
shit in the bin. It's okay. That's dope.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Song number 2. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Now walk me through that one because even though some people that don't know where it could sound like just a simple 4-beat pattern, but it's not because there's actually other layers
bongos
in
and
that.
all
You
that,
feel me?
This one I actually went on a website called Looperman. And I was just chilling with Fonzie. It's like the second sample that we heard. We just hop right into it.
Is that tape coming? 'Cause y'all kind of
We got something in the vault too.
y'all dropped like 2 fire tracks back to back.
Oh yeah, we got way more coming.
All right,
You feel me?
word.
We're just trying to get ourselves
I love that.
together, right? You feel me? Before
Facts.
we come back together and just kill everybody. You feel me?
I already let him know. I already let Fonzie know what I think of him personally, but the pairing of y'all too, I like that pairing a lot. You feel me? I like that pairing a lot.
He's definitely one of my favorite artists.
Facts.
So when I first started with him, like he was like he knew how to sing, but he didn't know how to sing. You feel me? So like me and him went through the whole process, like singing on key and all that, and now he's just a beast. Like he's a beast, literally. He's a force.
The clique that you're with, or I don't know if you want to call
group.
it clique or the group, but is it CGF?
Yeah, CGF.
What does that stand for?
Courage Gains Freedom.
Okay, now is it like just a label? Is it a collective?
Yeah, it's a label and a collective. You feel me? It's me and my boy Toso and Tutu. They're both engineers and producers, and we all just came up. Like we went to elementary school together. You feel me? So like, it's just been a bond since forever. Yeah.
But in terms of artists, it's just you. It's just you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And no, my boy Toso's an artist too.
Oh,
He just
okay,
started
bet.
coming out with music and whatnot. So.
And y'all got your own studio and spot and all that
yeah.
shit. Okay, word.
And right now I'm fucking with my boys FTB too. They're from Chelsea, like Wavy and King and all them. Like we're all a collective. Like we're tight, but like I'm on a separate label and whatnot. But we have the same management and whatnot. JXO.
Okay, good shit.
All right. No, my question is like, who? I know you said Kojo Funds. So do you look to him when you're writing songs? Like, is he your musical like inspiration, or do you have other
Oh, no,
artists
that's
in
like
mind?
that's basically when I'm like completely lost and I don't know what I want to do. You feel me? Because like I know my dad's an artist, so like I'll dibble and dabble like Kojo Funds, J Hus, even Burna Boy. Burna Boy is one of my favorite. Wizkid, Vice Cartel, all that.
So Afrobeat.
Yeah, Afrobeat dancehall. You know the vibe.
All right. So if I was to keep it a buck, right?
I was ready. I'm ready for it. Okay. I don't know. I just had to.
So I was gonna say that in terms of like the sound that you make, because you can argue that it's like dance hall, like
R&B,
hip hop, R&B-ish, all that. But I'd say that in terms of coming from the city, I probably haven't heard a sound similar to that since, if I was to go all the way back, I'd say since Knowledge, if niggas remember who Knowledge is.
Yeah.
2K5.
Oh,
if
man.
niggas remember that nigga.
That's the Bronx Wine days.
You feel me? Definitely catch Phill Mycup one of these days, my nigga. Back in the Calypso, whatever that shit was called.
Garibaldi, all that. I was in there.
Now, right, with the legacy that he had, because I don't know, if you go to Lawrence, you'll probably still hear that nigga
hell yeah.
in the clubs out there. But in terms of just like the sound that he had in the city, do you care if you had that similar feel too? Like if people knew you out here for that?
Not really. As long as they appreciate the music, that's all that matters. You feel me?
Do you like see yourself staying here? Or do you think you'd leave?
I'm out of here.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. You feel me?
I'm still gonna have a crib out here, but you feel me? But like in the long run, I see myself living in
Going
Houston.
out.
Houston.
I like that. I
love
like that.
Houston. It's a whole different vibe. I never been to Cali either, but so I don't know about there. But like Houston, I went there. It's like I loved it. That Southern hospitality, that's the real thing. I'm talking about everybody says hi to you. And then when you tell me you're from Boston, like, y'all got niggas? Y'all got niggas? I'm like, yeah.
Sick. Oh my god.
So
Crazy.
you think that changed the sound or nah?
No, not really. But it changed like
Do you fuck with the Houston sound?
Right.
And,
yeah.
Would you?
I
Be
do,
alright?
but I wouldn't see myself on it because they have like a real slow rap type of flow. The only person that really popped out from there is like Travis Scott with the hype shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not. I don't know Travis Scott type.
Nah, I
me?
feel you. I feel that. I feel
He got
that.
too much energy for me. I be chilling. You feel me? I be trying to cool it. You know.
Anybody that you want to work with?
In the industry or in general?
In general.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's Drake, of course. You know,
Yeah, of
that's the
course.
GOAT. You know. I really want to work with Burna Boy. Who else from out here? I don't know if you know who H.E.R is. He's from Malden. H.E.R is a
This is his man's.
For real?
This
Nah,
is
it's
his
not my
man's.
man's person. It's not my man's.
But he's fire.
Yeah, Shade Crew's fire.
H.E.R is a force.
I got some beef with him because he won't pull up to the show.
I can't even get a
I don't
feature
got
from him. I can't even get a feature. It's okay. We're going to talk about that later.
God.
But nah, yeah, he's a force. And I pretty much worked with the people I wanted to in Boston.
Yeah, you worked with mad people out here,
Yeah.
actually. That's what I'm saying. Like you do got mad tracks out here, but I feel like now you have more features and like actual songs, like your own
Literally.
songs. You feel me? And that's dope. But I'm waiting for that shit to come.
Oh,
out.
facts.
You feel me?
Trust me. Because at first I was trying to get on some like T-Pain type shit, like get on everyone's feature and make it hot. You feel me? Like doubling that with everybody else's audience, or I could build my own. And now like this year I'm selfish. Like I'm focused on myself.
Nah, facts.
As you should.
I'm
Facts.
strictly
You heard
like
his
dropping
beats, nigga.
singles.
Like,
No,
what?
I'll just try to drop strictly singles this year. You feel me? And if it is a feature, it's gonna be a fire feature. You feel like me and Wavy got some shit coming out soon.
Ooh.
Just feel fire.
That I think I heard one of the tracks I dropped.
Yeah, we dropped like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I think I heard that the other day. Yeah, that's cool. I like the noise that Wavy's making right now. That's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, he's fire.
Would you say was your best accomplishment so far in your career?
I mean, I'd probably say Summer Jam.
Still,
It's like
That's
word.
dope.
Okay.
Summer Jam, and I just reaching like over 100,000 views on SoundCloud. You feel me? Because at first I thought it was impossible. Like when I got my first 1,000, I was amped. Amped. No one could tell me nothing. You feel me? I was amped. But basically, yeah, I'll say Summer Jam and just like reaching a high amount of streams. You know.
Word.
So where do you see yourself in like, say 5 years? I know you said Houston, but like other than Houston, like is there like an arena you really want to like perform at?
I want to sell out TD. I have to. Not even Gillette.
Nigga, you better work. You better
Dog.
work. No bullshit.
It's gonna happen.
Bro.
I swear to God.
Oh yeah, it can definitely
Mark
happen.
my
You
words.
just gotta work for that shit.
Definitely. That's when Beyonce started. It's Gillette. Oh man. Yeah.
Hey.
Definitely.
What are some struggles that you had, just like so far in your career when it came to making music or releasing music or just in general performing?
Yeah, this basically like all the attention. You feel me? Like I like the vibe. You feel me? Like I'm cool with everybody, but like sometimes like I'm not used to strangers coming up to me, like yo, you're Phill, right? Like not even giving my space, like just in my face, like yo, like I heard this now. You know, I love the love, but it's just like I'm human too. Like don't run up on me like that. Nigga. You feel me? Especially like at a party, I'm drunk. Like I might swing, like chill, like come normal, like yo, what's up, you know? But besides that, and I'll say like the pressure of being an artist, like you feel me? Like people be like, yo, Phill, you need to drop something like soon, like yo.
My fault.
No, you good. But it's like I love to take my time with this music shit. You know what I mean? So like I like to move accordingly.
I mean that's good though. That you have. I mean think about it. We got Rihanna who's doing that same stuff.
Oh yeah, she's fortunate.
Party Next Door is doing that nonsense. So
Yeah,
it's just
like
if you on that
canceled.
level, like people want you to come out with some music. So that's a good
Exactly.
thing that's happening.
You feel me? I'd rather people wait for it than be like, oh, you dropped another one.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like I'd rather them ask when are you going to? You feel me? And then people just be like, oh, I didn't even hear you drop that. It's like, damn. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what are, I know you said you play piano. I don't remember if you said drums,
Bass,
drums.
I play a little bit of saxophone.
Wow.
Yeah, guitar.
This nigga's nice.
Right.
Yeah, I'm holding a 5.
That's basically it.
So do you be putting those in your songs like the saxophone? Jeez.
Yeah. Nah, I sold my saxophone a long time ago. I'm about to cop another one though. Yeah.
Get
I
on
might
it.
make shit go crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's a different time.
I might make
Trust.
ladies
That's-
go crazy, bro. Big trust.
I'm working on it. I'm about to get that back. But yeah, usually I always have like a piano, bass, guitar. It was like my go-tos. You feel me? Because I like natural sounds and whatnot.
Now I know the features are, I already know like it's stacking up features, but have you seen people hitting you up more for like beats too?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But like for me with my beats, like I won't hand it out to random. Like I don't care about the money. Like I want to make sure you're gonna make a hit or like make sure you're gonna appreciate the beat. Cause I've given beats to like people and they just bullshit on it.
Wow.
I'm just like, see, that's why I don't do this. This is the main reason why I don't give up.
Look at that
You
shit
feel
like
me?
Kobe.
Like he's like,
Pathetic.
pathetic. Yeah,
Oh God.
I like giving out beats when not if you're worth it. You know what I mean?
If you're worth it, bet.
Okay. Word. So like, if I was to pull up to a Phill Mycup concert, right? What can I expect?
Oh, I'm gonna be drunk.
Pretty much.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna be lit. Usually I'm very good at performing. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my favorite things to do. For me, just 'cause, like I like to interact. And it's like it sounds better when you sing it live. And I'm rarely emotional. You feel me? So it's like I do all that extra shit. Like the shit you hear is what you're gonna hear live. You feel me?
Word.
So,
You be interactive too.
Yeah,
You try to
very
talk to
interactive.
people in the car.
Literally, you feel me? Like eye contact, dap people up.
Lit.
You got to, because that's what I want to see. When I see Drake or when I see whoever, like, nigga, eye contact, dap me up. Like, yo, I see you over there. Da, 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 like, pass the mic or something. You feel me?
Would you be down to like? Do you ever bring your instruments into performing too?
That's what I'm working on this year.
Yeah.
I'm about to,
Hearing that piano.
I'm about to get a
Kinda
band
crazy.
together.
Ooh.
Trust.
Compa
I respect it. I respect it. I
Might
respect
have to be a
it.
compa.
Oh, hell,
Pull up
all
to
Haitian.
church real quick.
Ooh, I respect it.
My whole band is Haitian.
I respect
You
it.
feel me?
Oh my God. It's gonna be a
It'll
whole
be
vibe.
fire.
Okay. Anything you got coming out that we should be on the lookout for, or is it just you on the,
The
low for
summer,
now?
you on the low.
On the summer, we'll be on the lookout for a project, and I got a couple of features from UK artists that I'm excited about.
On the project, or like you're featured on their stuff?
I'm featured on their stuff, and I might drop on the project. We're gonna see. You feel me? We're gonna see.
Hey, I like
This
that.
trust.
I like that.
You feel me?
Do you feel different from since the first time you dropped, your first song?
Oh, definitely.
Do you-
Because
do
at
you-
first it was just like it was fun. Like it was just like, yo, I'm gonna just do this. Now it's like I gotta move like a certain way just to get the certain crowd I need and like the streams and like it's just now it's business. You feel me? It's literally just business.
Do you hear the improvement too?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, cause I hear it.
Definitely. You feel
For
me?
example, if we were to go all the way back to what was it called? Is it Vibe?
Oh yeah, vibes with Don.
If we go back with that,
You see how raw it sounded and shit?
I hear the improvement with both of y'all. Like, with like you.
Don's a
How
force
did you
too.
think?
Oh yeah. Don's a force. He had his come up in the game. But I always like that when I can just go to like the first song and go to the most recent and just
see
like
the
hear the
difference.
improvement. Because if I was to do it and it sounds the same, then that means
It's like, no,
something went
progress.
wrong. You
Yeah.
feel me? So that's dope. That's really dope. There was something else I was about to ask, but oh yeah. Any crazy stories?
Ha.
There's got to be some crazy stories. Nigga says I like to drink. So-
Right. He really do be lit too. when he
yeah, you
performing.
feel
I be
me?
like,
And I'm thinking
yeah.
at the shows that he's probably performing.
I don't know, cause when I'm sober, like I'd be mad stiff. I'm just like, why y'all staring at me like, shit? Like
While he's performing.
you feel me? It's just like,
While he's performing, why is everyone
why y'all
staring?
here? What are you all doing here? Because when I write the song, half the time I'm lit. So it's like I need to get back in that
Back in
element
that
when I
zone.
wrote it, so I can execute. You feel me? But let me see a crazy story. Whew.
He's trying to think, all right, what can
Man
I
had to
say?
look down.
He's like, what can I tell?
How can I say that's so politically correct? Let me think about this. Let me not be hot.
Okay, so the night of Missy,
Wait.
it was like that was a crazy party.
Nice.
But
Whose crib?
we rented an Airbnb. Like we was the first one of our generation like I ever had to get an Airbnb and shit. You feel me?
Heard.
Shit.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
sick.
So I was probably like what 18, like my senior year.
Cat.
Yeah.
Word. Okay, word.
So yeah, we got an Airbnb. You feel me? We threw a party. There was at least like 300. Yeah, I'll say about 300 people. You was there, Missy.
I'm all listening. I'm like, yo, wait. It was. That's true. That's true.
It
Yeah.
was a big ass mansion, bro.
Monty said I was there.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, that sounds so familiar. I'm like, oh, okay. Go ahead. Continue. Sorry.
But yeah,
Yeah, that night was kind of
What was
crazy.
he doing over there?
Bro, so
What was you doing?
okay, I'm gonna say my little side story, then we're gonna go back to Phill. So I never used to go out in high school. Like I went out like 3 times and I got in trouble every single time. So once I graduated, you know, my one of my good friends, Crystal, was like, yeah, you know, this guy from my high school, he's having a party. We just got dressed up in all black. And if you know me, you know I love wearing black. So we were like, all right, bet. So then we went to the house. It was like, oh, mind you, it was in a whole cul-de-sac. I was like, oh, this is lit. So then we went in there and everyone's drinking, everyone's loud, and then like next thing you know, you just see lights and cameras, and we're like, oh shit, okay, we gotta get lit. And then you just see this nigga just like dance with everybody, and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be a vibe. But yeah, okay, go back, Phill. Sorry.
So yeah, night of the party, I was involved with a shorty at the time. Like I just finally got her to prove. Like I just got her. She belongs to the street. Be on my side. Really, like,
Oh my god.
so yeah, I was putting this shorty through a lot of BS. You feel me? And I finally got past the stage. Like, all right, like I'm gonna take this nigga serious. Like, you feel me? And I fucked up. You feel me? You feel me? I fucked up. I'm at the party. I'm like rubbing on girls and all this extra. You feel me? I'm on camera. I got. You gotta. You feel me? I gotta look good on camera. Like, you feel me? Yeah, she ended up rashing me and shit. She's like, "Oh, you mad stupid? Or you got me looking stupid? I gave you a chance, you know." I'm just like, "Oh my god." If you see the end video of Missy, you gonna see it in my face when I'm just like, I gotta start all over again. she ended up cutting me out. She ended up cutting me out for like a year, some change, whatever.
Yeah, the niggas just recorded it.
Record the whole thing. After the interview, I'll show you the
Niggas
after,
recorded my man getting hurt,
Shit.
and they said put it in the video.
And mind you, I passed out. Like, I mean, I had Henny, I had Black Henny, I had
had
Douce,
everything.
Ciroc, Don
Everything.
Julio, Patron, Coronas, smoking.
the latest-
Bro,
The girls
what?
was
Video
out
shoot.
today. They were
Everybody-
out
yo,
that
yeah,
day.
Everybody was on their ass.
Ow.
Everybody was just lit. And then 10 o'clock, boys come.
Yep.
Shut down the whole party. Like, I'm talking about everyone's driving home drunk. Like, there's like fucking 5 cars in the garage. Like 3 of the cars crashed, like just trying to get out the garage. Like people running around.
forced
We
it.
had like a whole koi pond fish. Threw all the LQ in there. All the fishes died. Oh my! Like it was bad.
God.
Mind you, like I'm on my ass. I can't feel a thing. Like I'm gonna show you the video after the interview, but like I'm in the bathroom yakking blood. Like I've never seen anything like that. Like I'm out of it. Somehow I wake up at one of my homegirls' crib with my boys and all that, and I still got laid.
Nice.
Lovely.
Hey.
You feel me? You know the vibe. I still got laid. I didn't feel a thing though, so I don't know how that worked.
Shit, bro.
Shit, that was the best. That was the best night of my life to this day. And I've had some rack nights. You feel me?
Facts.
That
That was
shit
the
was just
beginning of
like
a star. You
that
feel
shit
me?
was a movie. That shit was a movie.
So a lot of people probably don't know this, but you also, have another hustle on the side.
Yeah.
So you cut hair.
Yes, I do.
How long you been cutting hair for?
Probably I'd say 4 years.
Facts. Any dude that this dude collaborated with, best believe they got a cut from Phill. You
Facts.
feel me?
Have to.
That's dope. That's dope. No, that's really dope. You think you be getting features for cuts?
Whoosh.
Shit.
Sick.
Imagine.
Yo, somebody, you never be like, I'll give you a feature for a cut.
Oh God.
Like, man, if you don't get the, you better be fire. What the hell? Shit.
Nah, but obviously, what's it called? You fuck with it, right? You
Oh
fuck
hell
with
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I love that. Keep that shit in hip hop.
What got you into it though?
Honestly, I used to be a troubled youth. You feel me? I used to do some illegal stuff, but my mom was just like, so it's either you do this or you get out.
Oh.
So I'm just like, damn, I need to make money, and I can't have a job, bro. I can't work for someone. Every job I had, I quit. Like it just, I don't
You
know.
gotta be your own boss.
I literally I'm going to work this time. Like I make my own bread. Like I got to do it. Then I just found out being a barber was it. And like nigga, I'm getting paid to cut hair. I like cutting hair. I have my own hours, strictly cash. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I get to talk to people. I meet some new people every day. And half the shit that happened to me in my life, like networking wise, it's because I cut their hair. You feel me? So it's like, and think about it. Your barber is one of the most important people in your life.
Facts.
You
Hey,
feel me? So like,
I live in I used to live out in Malden, but I live out in Bridgewater now. Shit, I'll be taking those hour and a half drives.
You got to.
Get a cut.
You feel me?
When I pull up,
when you decide to cheat, when you decide to cheat on your barber, you get fucked up. You're
Fucked up.
You're like, see, that's why. You feel me?
You ever had some disloyal customers before?
Whoosh.
I have, but they always come back. They always come
You're real
back.
for
That's
taking
it.
them back. You're real for taking
feel
them
me?
back.
For me, it's just like it is what it is.
Come back with a fucked up lineup like, I told you it's somebody else.
Oh, no.
Does that ever happen to you? Like someone went to somebody else and they just shit.
All the time.
Right.
It's all the
Came back,
time.
this shit got rocked.
All the time, bro.
Oh my
feel me?
gosh. Sick.
Because some people, they're not patient. Like sometimes I have like long lines, but like I try to set up appointments. If you want to set an appointment, you just gonna have to wait. You don't want to wait. They go and go to another barber. They come back like, yo, Phil, look. I'm like, what'd I say? Like I told you. So it's like, I never get mad at it though. It's just like, as long as they always come back, they always come back. You feel me? So
Do you write all of your music?
yeah, I do.
Everything's written? Okay, cool. No freestyles, just all written.
Yeah, I'm not really that good at freestyle.
No, I hear you.
You
I
feel
hear
me?
you,
It's just
especially
like,
if you're singing.
yeah, it's just like, it's not it for me. But I'm open to everything. Like I don't like if someone write a song for me, like I'll do that shit. Some people have too much pride for like that ghostwriting shit. I don't have a ghostwriter, but like if Bryson Tiller came up to me like, yo, I wrote this for you. I'm singing that shit. What the fuck? If you have a fire song for me to sing, I'll sing it. Like what the hell? It's music.
Would you write for other people?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Word.
You feel
Alright,
me?
cool. I mean, that's a whole nother career itself.
Literally,
like songwriting.
Songwriters, they get the bag.
Yeah.
And they get to live normal lives.
You feel me?
You feel me?
That's what I think
They
Shay's
got
doing. No
shit.
bullshit. That's low key what I think
They
Shay's
got
doing.
just
right
as
now.
much money as your favorite artist. They just
They
go
just
to
cool,
the store,
you feel me?
literally, if they want to.
That shit's dope.
Shit.
So, what do you, at the end of all of it, like, what do you want out of all of this?
Fame, money.
I mean, I just want the money. Obviously, I want the fame, but I mostly just want the money. Make sure my people's is good for life. Make sure my friends' college debt are paid off. My college debt's paid off. You feel me? Had my mom's house in Haiti cooling. You feel me? I want Grammys, the awards, all that, all the good life.
Okay.
You feel me?
Word. I like that. I like that. Am I any more questions?
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Is there any Haitian artists you would ever work with?
Oh hell yeah! I'll say like Wyclef. Come on now. And I don't know who else is Haitian in the industry.
Yeah, you might have to drop a compa song for the culture.
Oh yeah.
Kaimi,
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
Alan Cav.
Yeah. T-Vice.
You
All that.
OGs.
You know it's
I
crazy.
would
I cut
want to work with OGs though.
one of the musicians of T-Vice. I cut his son.
Oh,
You feel me?
that's crazy.
So that was this might be a good year. You know what I'm saying?
When
Hey,
he come
trust.
back, you cut his hair, you be like, yo, so what's the one with your dad?
Right.
I got the studio now.
Right.
Okay.
I need a feature from everybody. I need the whole band on my shit. So
Sick.
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna get it done.
Yo, you might need a compa track for the culture. I ain't gonna hold you.
No cap.
Get down on that shit.
I've been slacking on the compa tracks, bro. It's because like with compa, like it just has to be really, really spicy. Like it
Facts,
just you
or
can't
else-
half-ass no compa.
Oh, Haitians will fuck your shit
Oh,
up.
what?
If you try.
Name
Trust me.
your ass.
Trust me.
Bless your heart.
That's why like when I get the full band, I'm on
Okay.
it. I promise you, I'm on it.
I'm
So
excited.
tell me, what was your feeling the first time you heard one of your tracks come on at a party?
Oh, I was gassed. I was gassed. I was gassed. Like the first time I heard Missy at a party, it's probably like 2 or 3 weeks after. Like after I threw my own party, that's when I heard like a DJ I don't know play that shit. I was just like, oh shit, this might be something. I was like, like hearing people dancing, like, oh shit, and they don't know me. I think I was like, what college was I at? I think it was like Worcester State or something. Like Worcester State. Like I was out because it's right after high school. Like I went to Anna Maria College. I went to school in Paxton. That's next to Worcester. There was a party at Worcester State, and the DJ's playing my shit. Mind you, I have no business. I have no business over there. I don't know nobody in Worcester,
You're
Massachusetts.
just like, the fuck?
And these niggas playing my shit. I was like,
Loyal.
fill it up
One time.
So I have one.
One time. So I met her at a club out in Providence.
What's in Providence?
Providence.
And why were you in Providence, bro?
Bro, that was like my first time in Providence. I went to a club named Ultra, and the way that Ultra, I know. Listen,
You got bad memories?
it used to be trash, but when you first go there, you feel me? I'm not a club nigga. I'm a house party nigga. So
Big
the first time
facts.
I went there, like it's like the way that club is set up was like 2 different sides. You feel me? So it's just mad space. And I don't know, the girls over there, like there's a lot of Cape Verdeans and like Dominicans, and their vibe out there is just like they'll come up to you, try to dance. Or how you doing? I'm just like, you know how it is in Boston. Like, what? They come up to me. You talking to me? Literally. They just don't. The vibe out there is just lit. I'll compare it to Houston type shit. Like, it's just like, literally. They're just so cool.
Don't you dare.
Okay, not Houston. All right.
Providence to Houston.
Okay, my bad. Wrong one.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was gonna allow it.
But just the way the girls are over there.
That's
like,
such a Boston thing
right?
to say.
Oh,
Providence
God.
is like Houston.
They had no business.
Nothing against Providence. It's just y'all ain't that. So.
Oh, fuck. I always tell people I don't like going to Providence because there's just mad kids there.
Really?
Since it's like an 18+ spot, I'm like,
I was 18 at the time.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
if I go there now, obviously I'm at the 21+ clubs and shit like
Okay.
that.
Facts. I mean, I didn't even know you were 22. I thought you were older. So like that
Okay,
explains
niggas
a
think I
lot.
got kids and shit, bro. Like,
Whoosh.
I'm still young, I promise. Like, yeah, bro.
That's sick.
You had more questions at all, Imani?
No, I think
I'm
good.
satisfied.
I think I'm good.
satisfied with a lot. I fuck with it. Yeah, I fuck
Yeah.
with it. I'm definitely waiting for the shit to come out
Definitely.
in the summer. I'm holding you to that.
I got you. I promise.
Because I remember when Jay Wavy said he was coming up here and he was dropping his album by the end of the year. And it didn't come out. I was like, all right. And he was like, yo, my album's coming out February 14th. Just know his album's, he got a tape coming out February 14th.
Now he do.
And
Well, he
I
got
was
an
like,
EP, he had an EP or something like that. EP, a tape, a project. He got a project coming out.
Yeah, he had a project coming out. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's
all
gonna
right,
be fire.
bet. I'm holding you to that one.
Oh, man.
And it's dope. That's dope. All right. I guess with that being said, we can move on into our reality checks. and we can get out of here and end this interview. We've been dope. All right, so I already ran down to you in the beginning what reality checks are. They're pretty much just us speaking to the audience, getting, giving them some advice, because a lot of people are going through some shit, and this is just what they like to hear to make them feel better. You feel me?
Which is crazy because we only 22. We don't know much.
Yeah, like I'm still
y'all,
learning.
but
Facts.
appreciate it.
But they still want to know. You feel me?
Appreciate it though.
Let's go. Mana, you want to go first? Rich normally goes first, but since he's not here, why don't you go first?
Okay. Kit, don't let anybody do for you what you can do for yourself. There's nothing better than being able to come up with a goal, come up with a plan behind that goal, and then be able to actually put in the movements to do it yourself. I'm the oldest of like 7 or 8. So, with being the oldest, it comes with perks. You get help sometimes, but nothing's better than me being able to just do that shit by myself and be able to like show the people who's watching me like you can do anything you put your mind to. So that's my vibe. Reality check for this week. All right.
And then for my reality check, I'll just say to take care of yourself. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you cover your mouth when you sneeze and cough. Cover your mouth when you sneeze and cough.
Wipe your behind.
Corona coming around.
Yeah, because this virus is crazy, you feel me? I heard somebody in UMass Boston got that shit. So now the whole city fucked up. You feel me? So now everyone's going crazy. I coughed and people were looking at me crazy.
This nigga got it.
And another thing about this whole coronavirus shit is like, niggas are really eating bats. Like that's what like really fucked me off. Like they were eating bats and rats. It's like some crazy shit.
Dipping it in sauce.
It's wild. It's
eating
wild.
it raw. It wasn't even cooked.
Yeah, raw. Like, they even cut it
They
like
nothing. They just dipped and then just ate it. Like, okay, go off. Do what you want.
The world's a crazy place, so just make sure you're healthy, safe, and all that shit. You feel me? We don't want to get people sick. And how about for you, Phil? What's your reality check for the people?
My reality check for the people is just stay true to yourself. You feel me? Like don't ever try to lose your element to impress somebody.
Facts.
And when it comes to music, that goes too. Like don't be talking about nothing you don't know about. You feel me? Because we see that. We see right through it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Talk that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, you feel me? Always stay true, stay positive, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
Boom.
You feel me?
Fill my cup, ladies and gentlemen. Fill my cup.
Yes.
And that was pretty much the end of the interview. Phil, we appreciate you for coming out here.
No, you're good.
Don't worry about it. We appreciate you for coming out once again.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, bro.
Oh, yeah, of course. Feel free to come by anytime, anytime you feel like talking spicy.
After I drop the tape, I'll be right back.
I
I'll have
bet.
plenty of more questions. And I'm pretty sure when Rich gets here, he'll
He's
have
gonna
many.
have some mad questions.
Yeah, after when this episode comes out, he's gonna be like, "Yo, y'all should have asked him this.
This,
Y'all should have asked him
and
this
and
Rec shit."
I'm like, no.
He's the Rec one out
He's
of
the
the
Rec
field.
one.
So that's why.
So
Like I heard this man getting talked to crazy. That's why I didn't ask him any Rec questions. Cause I'm like, nah, I don't want that shit on his conscience. You feel me?
we're good. We're all set.
So it's been your boy DME,
It's been your girl Imani.
It's your boy Phill Mycup.
and you've been listening to the Urban Product. We will catch y'all next week. Deuce.
Boom.